All Aussie Radio with Phil C. G'day folks, Phil C here, allaussieradio.com.au, coming to you from Nanango Country Music Muster 2025. Is it fair to say you're one of the organisers? You're certainly part of the furniture.
Yeah, no, I do a fair bit of the organising here on the groundwork. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Henry, folks, Henry Seears.
Yep.
How long have you been doing it, mate?
I think I've been on the committee probably about 14 years.
Okay.
With my wife, Jenny.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Jenny, she's the last that organises all the
Yeah,
artists.
she employs all the artists, organises them all and make sure they got accommodation and fed and everything.
Okay.
And I do the groundwork.
You do the groundwork.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you do a hell of a job. I mean, I got a lot of video and photos of you through the week with your little team there, putting the walk-up stage up, pulling it down, and
yeah, well, that's as soon as this is finished now, we've got all the plastic chairs to be folded up, the marquees all come down.
So how long does it take you to prepare for it? Because I mean, even do you on your tractor there? You got what cuts the grass, a slasher. Do you use that out here?
We use that all the time. I don't. We have a couple of volunteers that come and do that for me.
Yeah.
I'm just using it at the moment because we're going to load some speakers onto that truck.
Yep.
So that's why it's here.
Yes.
But no, we got a couple of good people that help us out. You know,
absolutely.
All year round.
Okay. So how much preparation is involved? Like the festival's on obviously once a year and it runs for a week. Yeah. Are you sort of preparing for this
in
advance?
Our marquees and portaloos and stuff like that, I'll reorder them in about a week's time, 2 weeks' time for next year.
For next year?
Yeah,
okay.
Those big tents over the other side, I book them in so to make sure and then check them 2 or 3 times a year just to make sure.
Okay.
But a lot of the stuff I get in place early so that probably a month or 2 before,
yes, I've
done everything. I do all my shopper dockets and around town and get all prizes, and because then you notice we run a shopper docket system up here.
Yes, I saw that.
Rewards people from spending money in town.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's good for people. They like that, and it'd be good if we got all the dockets, but people don't bring all of them back. Some take them, some don't. But no, they're pleased with it, and we have a guitar that.
All the artists on.
It's a Tanglewood, it's a Tanglewood guitar, and we get a bit of a deal through Tanglewood as well, and Oasis Music in Kingaroy. Yep. They supply the case, so we get a bit of a discount. And so I raffle that off on a Saturday, like last night. Yes. And Jen and I buy a ukulele and a harmonica. We donate that, and we raffle that as well with it. So that goes over very popular. So the money that you raise from the raffle of those, that goes to the festival? Back into the festival, yeah. It goes. The Show Society buys the guitar. Okay. We buy the rest. And then, of course, my wife runs the old time dance Wednesday night. Yes. So Jen and I buy all the prizes and entries, everything, so that all the money that's raised in there, it goes to the charity that we're going to use it for. So do you pick a different charity each year? Or? We used to do, we've got a couple last year, and it'll probably this year is the Ambulance Auxiliary. Okay. So they will probably get it this year, I'd say. Okay. Because Brownie's concerts, memorial concerts on again tonight. Yes. So that money all gets donated to charity as well. So how does that work when you say all the money? Well, what happened back about 2011 when the floods come through here a fair bit. Right. They had a lot of damage to the school down there, to the preschool type stuff. Yes. So Brownie got onto some family that had kids there, so he thought, well, bugger this, I'm going to donate the money to schools. Yep. So what they used to do, all the schools around the place would send workers to the canteen, and they'd do a few hours work. Okay. And whatever was raised would be split up evenly between them. That's changed now because no one comes from the schools or anything anymore. So that'll probably go to auxiliary ambulance too, I say. Okay. Now we should say who Brownie is, because I know Brownie. Okay. You know who Brownie was. Tell us about Brownie for our viewers. Brownie's been a caravan parker for a lot of years. He's done heaps of festivals. Absolutely. And he's a character on his own, he was, before he passed away. He'd be mucking around, if you didn't park the van in the right spot, he'd tell you to press the button. He sure did. And I think he was one of those sort of blokes that even the blokes that got the shits with him and didn't like him respected him. Absolutely. And he could go past he just had that knack. He'd go past here and you might have a bit of an argument with him over something, but when he comes back, he said, I'll be back in 5 minutes for tea and coffee,
yeah,
or tea and biscuit,
yeah.
and they'd become friends forever.
Absolutely. His bark was certainly way worse than his bite.
It
was a sensational fellow.
He was a gentleman.
Absolutely.
Yes, and yeah, we miss him, and yeah.
I had
we've actually got a measuring stick.
Yes.
Badooma's got one too, apparently, but we've got one up here, and it's in the bar room, and it's got a memorial plaque made up with a photo of Brownie inside a horseshoe.
Yes.
And so that'll be there forever.
Absolutely.
And that's,
so Brownie would have been here for every single event for the 22.
He was.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he put a lot of time into Boondooma. They got a photograph of him at Boondooma.
Munna Creek.
Yep.
Widgie. Yeah, quite a few.
He did a lot of festivals, folks, and
yeah.
And I know the first time I met him, which was a couple of years ago before he passed, I saw him running around in his buggy, and he was yelling and barking and screaming at everybody, and I thought, geez, that bloke's a bit of a rat bag, but I interviewed him on the program, and once you actually got to meet him, he was a gentleman. He was a really great bloke, and had a great sense of humour too.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have wanted a bit of lady in your toilets, because he used to have this habit of going around, because he'd be checking the toilet paper every now and then, and he'd bloody get that stick and he'd whack it up the side of the bloody thing. Get out of that bloody toilet there, I'm going out.
Well, they're the sort of characters you meet here. I don't think we're ever going to get anybody that's going to replace old Brownie.
Won't replace Brownie.
Definitely not.
We've got a couple of good caravan parkers.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere and the type of people are different.
Yeah, they're all different.
He was unique.
He sure as heck was unique.
He was.
Now, so we're going to expect to see you, I mean, up on this walk-up stage one day, doing a bit of singing, doing a bit of poetry or something?
Never.
No, never?
I haven't got time. I'm too busy organising.
Oh, look, that's true. You are very busy, but you just love to sit back and watch.
No, I just make sure everything's running smooth all the time.
Yep.
And if I need a bit of a hand, I ring up Les and say, come on, Les, I need a hand in here. He's the president of the showground.
He's the president, yeah. I interviewed Les last year. That's why I said I've got to get Henry on the show, because I interviewed Les last year. The year before, we had your lovely wife, Jen. Sandra, who looks after...
She does all the caravan
parking and so on.
She's been here since day one.
Yes. Brownie, I interviewed him too. Yeah. So I think I've just about covered everybody here. I haven't spoken to Keith yet. Now, Keith has replaced Brownie.
Yeah.
Not that he's replaced him, but he's doing his job.
He's doing his job,
yeah. So I might have to get him on the program next year.
Yeah, why not? He'll be here.
He'll be here, and so will we.
Yeah,
and so will you.
I will be.
And so will Jen.
We'll all
be back.
We've got to keep it going.
And Brownie will be here in our hearts and in our head.
He will be.
We'll never forget that.
Every time you have a beer at the bar, there's Brownie looking at you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fantastic, mate. Thank you so much for being on the program.
That's all right.
I know you're busy. You got your tractor there. You got to go and pick up speakers and whatnot. But
we're just getting it ready. He wants to pick up some speakers, so make it a bit easier. So I said, well, I'll park it here.
Yep.
I'll be doing a lot of other stuff. I can just go and jump on it. And
absolutely.
If I don't, one of the other blokes will.
Fantastic. There you go, folks. If you come to Nanango next year, this man will look after you, and
definitely
all the
will.
crew, fabulous people. His name is Henry. It's on his shirt, but you won't forget his look. Henry Seears, folks, and his lovely wife, Jen. Mate, thank you so much for being on the show with us.
Thanks a lot.
Good on you, mate. Thank you so much. There you go, folks. Nanango Country Music Festival 2025. All Aussie Radio with Phil Sears.